Investigators say a VHS tape showing the crime scene after 30-year-old Sylvia Salinas was murdered is the only remaining evidence in the case. Sylvia Salinas was working behind the counter at her family's grocery store in Galveston, Texas, when she was fatally stabbed through the heart on Halloween. On October 31, 1989, 30-year-old Sylvia Salinas was working at her small corner grocery store in Galveston, Texas. She was certainly aware of the possibility of her business being robbed. She kept both a machete and a pistol below the cash register. Whoever came into the store that day must not have sent up any red flags, for Sylvia touched neither. Perhaps it was someone she knew. Regardless, this unidentified person stabbed Sylvia in the heart, ending her life. There were no indications that Sylvia made any attempt to fight back, and she did not trigger the silent alarm. The murderer did that himself when he pried the register open to take the cash inside. He fled, leaving the knife at the scene, before the police arrived. They cordoned off the area and began to collect evidence. Despite their efforts and the interviewing of around 20 suspects, investigators never found Sylvia's killer. To make matters worse, the cold case became all the more so in 2008, after much of the evidence was lost to Hurricane Ike. In 2018, however, the case received renewed attention when reports hit the news that a critical piece of evidence had, in fact, survived, a videotape made by police of the crime scene soon after Sylvia was murdered. It shows the crime scene in detail, including both the murder weapon and footprints left by the killer, and now stands as the best hope for solving the murder. Some fingerprints were preserved as well. Before the case went cold, about 20 men were interviewed by detectives. All of them were eliminated. But Sollenberger says fingerprints found at the scene were preserved. Now, she plans to resubmit those prints to the crime lab. 29 years later, the unsolved murder of a Galveston woman continues to haunt her family and detectives still on the case. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel.